What's up, guys? Back again. Today I want to talk about my beloved Hexamid tarp and what I'm going to do when it dies. So this is my Hexamid tarp. I bought it a couple of years ago used, and it's been an absolute dream shelter for me. But it is starting to show its age in some areas, so I want to start looking into what I'm going to replace it with. I know that Z-Packs has tried to replace it with a new Plexamid tent, but I just don't think that's going to be the right shelter for me. I prefer something that's more modular, where I can take away the bug net and the floor if I don't need it, and I don't want something that has a single point of failure like the carbon fiber rods that are in the top of the Plexamid. I know that other companies do offer shaped tarp and pyramid alternatives to the Hexamid. There is the Six Moons Designs Deschutes, the Mountain Laurel Designs Cricket, and the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Pyramid Shelters. All of those options are pretty expensive and they're not as light as the Hexamid. So that's why I want to look into using a flat tarp for my next shelter setup. Because flat tarps are so simple, they're usually cheaper and lighter than any other option. But if I really wanted to replace my Hexamid, it needs to meet 3 different points. Number 1, a single pole setup. I only take one pole, I like to have one hand free while I'm hiking, and I don't want to carry a second pole just for my shelter system. Number 2, a quick setup. I can set up my Hexamid in just a couple of minutes, and I don't want to have to fuss with doing any extravagant tarp origami while I'm getting rained on. Now for the last and probably most difficult point for a flat tarp to meet is I needed to have 360-degree weather protection. Pyramid tarps are so great because they just shed wind, rain, and snow all around. I don't know if I can achieve that same thing with flat tarp. So what I have here is my 8.5 by 10 foot Pariah sill nylon tarp. This tarp is huge and it's perfect for me and my wife whenever we do trips together. Normally we would set this up in an A-frame, but I want to see if I can meet those 3 points to replace my Hexamid. After playing around with a few different pitches, I think that I found setting up exactly like my Hexamid or like other people do with the MLD Monk tarp is going to work the best for me. The key to getting this pitch to work like a Hexamid is the size of the tarp itself, I think. It's so big that when I pitch it like this, there's enough room for me to crawl back and hide from all the weather. There's also enough extra fabric in the pitch that I can sort of angle the doors back in and close up the opening. Now, I know I could get some better coverage with other pitches, but this was just the fastest and easiest, most Hexamid-like setup that I could come up with. So I think I'm gonna give it a try on my next few trips, see how it goes. Otherwise, if you got an old Hexamid laying around that you want to sell, let me know in the comments below.